Hey, so my husband and I have made a super exciting life decision, and I wanted to officially share it with everyone because the cat's gonna be out of the bag pretty soon anyway, so I just wanted to officially hop on here and talk about it. So my husband and I are in the process of selling all of our crap, and we bought an RV, and we are hitting the road full time, moving every couple of weeks all across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. I don't know when we're gonna stop. We're just gonna be full-time gypsies. So it sounds super crazy even saying this out loud. It's been something that we've been dreaming of, plotting, wanting to do. We've been watching YouTube videos about people who have done this and are doing this. There's so many people doing this, it's crazy. And now we are. So I guess I'll just get into the who, what, when, where, why, all that good stuff. So for the who, it's me and my husband Shane, that most of you watching probably already know, and my cat Bobby. And the what is a 2016 Jayco J-Flight 34 FKDS. Still learning all the technical stuff. It's a 38-foot, it's technically called a travel trailer, not an RV. Bumper pull travel trailer. Anyway, you hook it up to a truck, and we got a truck, a Ford F350 dually, and it's currently in the shop, but it should be out soon. We haven't actually even pulled the trailer yet. When we bought it, our friend pulled it into its spot, and we are pretty much 100% moved in. My office and music studio still isn't in there, but we have been sleeping in there, showering in there, all of that. My husband has already been working in there. So that's the what. Travel trailer, husband, cat. No, that's the who. The what is the travel trailer. When we are leaving, this changes so often, but it seems like we're gonna be leaving the first week of August. We were trying to leave in July, but some things were going on with our truck, and then we also, we still haven't sold all of our stuff, as you can see, and I still have to move all of my stuff into the trailer. I'll put some pictures up of some really cool ideas I've seen, because I'm going to be doing music full time, still on the road. Nothing changes in that sense. I'm still doing all my session singing, recording, covers, all that good stuff. Both him, my husband, and I work full time also in our business, and then also other things, which I can get into later, but pretty much we're digital freaks. We need our computers fully functional, our Wi-Fi, all that stuff. We need our offices, our workstations. So yeah, I'll throw up a picture of this really awesome idea I saw in an RV group of someone who set up their office underneath the bed that folds up, and then my husband works in the living room area. So yes, that's the who, the what, the when. I was on the when. The when is in August sometime. We're still trying to get everything officially moved in, but we're thinking first week of August. Who, what, when, where? We are headed west first to San Diego. I have family there, and I'm also going to be going on a trip with my mom in September, so I'm going there first. And then also shout out to the Ultimate Entertainer Workshop, my other business. We're going to be starting another session in September-ish. Yes, final date to come. But either way, I want to be there for that. So we're going west first. We're going to be in San Diego until November 1st. We're headed down to Mexico. We are gonna go to Puerto Vallarta is the plan. There are caravans that leave from Tucson, Arizona, so we're gonna have to backtrack a little bit. So you go in big groups of people, so it's super safe. They've done it a million times. I've been watching videos on it. It looks amazing. So we're gonna head down to Mexico in November. After that, we don't really know. We're just gonna keep it really open. We know that we're staying in Mexico for at least a month. I feel like we're gonna want to stay longer. A lot of people that have gone down there have planned to go for a month and then they stay for 3. So I don't know, we may stay down there longer. Also, Christmas is a super awesome time down there. My mom does a lot of charity work, and she'll go down there and, well, in Guatemala specifically, she would go, but Mexico too. They just put on these really great events for the different orphanages and kids in the area, and I would love to do some music for an event like that and get involved, and I don't know, just be down there and immerse ourselves in the culture. I really want to get better at my Spanish, and so does my husband, so we might be down there for a little while. Who knows? After that, we're going to come out of Mexico, and then I want to go like one of everywhere. Banff, Canada, I don't know if you've heard of. BANFF looks so majestical. I would love to go spend some time up there. I want to see the redwoods. I want to see the Grand Canyon. I want to see the Great Lakes. I want to see Maine. I want to stay in the Florida Keys for a while. I want to busk on the streets of New Orleans. I just want to do freaking everything, and so does my husband, so that works out. So that's the where. The why, man, when my husband and I met, we both were raised military, so we moved pretty much, I don't know, every 2 to 4 years. We've lived all over the place. He was born in Sicily. We both have lived overseas a lot, and when we got together, it just kind of blossomed from there, our desire to want to move around and travel. And we were coming up on the end of our year lease here in Austin, and we were just contemplating what we were going to do next, and we didn't want to buy a house. We're just not ready to get back into that yet. We purchased a house in the past, and we just weren't a fan of that whole process. It's not to say that we won't buy property in the future. We actually do want to buy some land near the water, maybe get a sailboat, do all that kind of stuff, but we're just not ready to do anything like that yet, and we don't really know where we want to live. So that's another thing that is great about what we're about to do. So we were tired of renting, and we just wanted something different, and I saw this ad going around on Facebook, and it was talking about digital nomads. It wasn't RVing. I was actually kind of laughing at the ad because it was glorifying these like beautiful models who work from their laptop and like that whole traveling with your laptop lifestyle. And I was like, wait a minute, like my husband and I have worked from home for 8+ years now, and you know, when you're growing your businesses, it's kind of hard to move around. So that's why we, you know, didn't constantly move. We at least spent like a year, 2, 3 in certain places just to help our business grow. But now that we are more stable in that sense, and we pretty much can move around whenever we want, we just need internet. I don't know, it just got me thinking about that whole lifestyle and how fun it sounded. And so I talked to Shane about it, and he of course was totally on board. So we immediately, like that night, we were having dinner and we started looking up YouTube videos, and we saw how many people are doing this. Like, it's freaking crazy. And I'm on a bunch of Facebook groups that have like thousands of members, all of them just sharing their pictures and their travels and everything. And it got us so excited. And so we're like, okay, let's do this. And we went to an RV dealership, and once we saw the prices of RVs, our dreams kind of got squashed because they're freaking expensive. So we actually decided to shelve the idea, and we're just gonna save up money, just keep on renting until we figured something else out. But the idea was only shelved for probably like 3 days to maybe a week max. And through a friend of a friend, we found someone who was selling their brand new travel trailer. They had bought it, driven it from the lot to their land just to live in while they were having their house built, and their house was done being built, and they were just gonna sell it back to the RV for what was left on it, which was half of what they originally paid. And so my husband called me, he's like, oh my God, you have to come see this. And I did, I went, we checked it out, and the rest was history. We bought it because we could afford it because it was half the price. So yeah, we bought that, and we got a truck, and we haven't even driven the RV yet. Like I said, our friend drove it to our land, and we've just been studying and looking up other people who are doing it and figuring out the ropes. So our first time driving it is going to be in August. and we're gonna take off and head west, stop along the way. I plan to document everything. Like I said, nothing changes with my music, just our views are gonna change, and actually the music will probably get better because I'll be inspired riding along the road. And my idea is we want to get a drone and a GoPro and film all of our travels, and I've been recording some music here, and so I have some songs that are, you know, already building up over here, and I want to release those songs along with our travel footage. So I want to keep everyone in the loop of where we're going, where we're headed. I want to film all the stuff so you guys can see all the cool footage and then release it with my music. And I don't want to do an official music tour just yet. My feelers are always out there when it comes to music, and I guarantee I'm going to be doing things publicly along the road, maybe doing some interviews or little shows here and there. I just don't want to book anything officially, like house concerts. I was really excited about the idea of doing house concerts as we move around, but I really want to be free at this moment. That's not to say that I won't stop along the way. So we're going to be posting our travels and where we're going. So if you're in the area, then I would absolutely love to come and jam at your house or whatever. We can go on a hike, grab a cup of coffee. I'm totally down for spontaneous music and fun in that sense. But I don't want to have a bunch of things booked all over and just be like booking it, pun intended, booking it all over to my booked gigs. I really just want freedom. That's what I'm really most excited about on this first journey. And plus, we don't know what the heck we're doing yet. We've never pulled a trailer. Just in theory, we've been reading everything, and we've been living in it for, we got the trailer in January, so we've been living in it for several months. Pretty much. I've just been working and doing music out here. So we're really used to how it works, but as far as pulling it, if I had to be certain places and then God forbid something happened, I don't know. I just want to get really used to it, and I want to be free and just like wake up one day and I don't know, let's go to Canada and freaking go. I just really want that lifestyle. So that's what we're doing, and I'm so freaking excited. Like, I haven't been able to sleep for like, I don't even know. I've done the road trip in my mind like 100 times already at least. So I can't wait to actually be doing it. And some other exciting news, how you know things are meant to be is they just happen effortlessly, which, you know, the whole buying of the trailer and everything was just so effortless. And then, as you know, or as I've stated before, I love to put my feelers out, always looking for opportunities. And I was Googling around and I found that there's this film company, and they were doing a casting call looking for people who are doing this lifestyle. Because like I said, this is like up and coming. Lots of people are doing it. Younger people are doing it. Millennials, I heard, have actually spiked RV sales and van sales and the Airstreams and all that kind of stuff. There's like on Instagram, Van Life is a really cool channel that shows a lot of people doing this kind of thing. But anyway, so I was Googling and I found this film company who's doing a casting call. They want to document and follow people who are doing this, and they want to make a full-length feature film out of it. And I submitted all the paperwork and our story and, you know, photos and everything that they were asking for. And we went through a whole interview process. And long story short, Shane and I have been cast in the documentary. So coming up in the next couple of months while we're on our journey, we're going to have a film crew come out to us and be following us around and documenting our life on the road and what it's like and the ups and the downs and all that stuff. And they're going to be turning it into a full-length feature film documentary. I don't know how much else I can say on it. There's some other things that I'll be releasing and talking about it as we go along, but there's some really cool other things that I can't wait to tell you about the documentary and all that stuff. But they haven't made the official announcement yet for a lot of the things. I think they're going to be doing it this Sunday. So either way, stay tuned for all that information. I can't wait to share the details of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to hop on here and tell everybody what we're doing, and you'll start noticing the changes on my channel as I release where we're going. I really want to go live sometimes while we're on the road and be doing, you know, maybe some music along the way. I can go live. I really want to busk. I don't know what it is about busking, but it's really exhilarating for me. That's when you just go on a street corner, the street musicians. So like in New Orleans, it's just covered in all this amazing talent, and it's just so fun to set up shop and just see who you can meet or who you can get to stop and interact with. And so I want to do lots of that kind of stuff. It's just so exciting. I'm just so excited. And I hope you're excited to see the footage as we move along, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's my big news. And like I said, I'll be posting all my stuff on Facebook. I'll be doing some lives on Facebook while we're on the road. I'll be releasing my travel footage with my music on YouTube, and then photos on Instagram, and I'll be keeping everything updated with where we're headed next. So if we're coming into your area, by all means let me know. I'd love to meet up and do a hike or get some coffee or grab lunch or do some music or whatever. So make sure to let me know. All right, that's it. There you have it, the big news, and I guess I will see you guys on the road, maybe. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye!
Hit the road, say goodbye, time to cut those strings. Pack your bags, don't look back, you're sprouting up wings.